So let's talk about ball toss. How high should you toss the ball? Everybody got a different style, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how high or low you toss the ball, because if you're making contact at the right spot and doing pronation and everything's going right, then it's just a matter of style of how you get there. Now, if your default toss is starting on the low side, you're already immune from high wind or high sun position. So it's just good all around. I don't see anything bad about having a low toss. Nick Kyrgios has a low toss and he has a pretty good serve. Maria Sharapova tosses that thing up into the stratosphere, but she has pro level timing and she's done it over 1 million times. Recreational new players with real lives don't have that much time to put into your ball toss. So let's keep it on the low side. So the toss, why the low side is better. When I toss this ball up, you see it go up and it goes down. As it goes up, right at the very peak of the toss, it's stationary for a split second until it transitions to the downward direction. I call that the hovering ball. So logically, hitting a stationary target is a lot easier than hitting a target that's accelerating through contact. See, that ball's accelerating through contact, that ball is hovering through contact. So which ball would you think is easier to hit? This one or this one? So low toss, aim for about a foot above the racket, and it's only gonna stop and come down just briefly, and you should be able to hit basically a stationary ball. You see how that ball just hovers here? It's hovering, it's almost still. It's almost like a stationary target. If I were to go higher, it's coming down, accelerating. The timing is just more difficult. It may not be difficult for higher level players because that's what they're used to. But I tell you, when the wind blows and the sun is in the right spot, they're gonna struggle. If you have this low ball toss and you develop it, you could hit as hard as the serve you want. You can hit as soft as the serve you want, because contact is right there. So I would train for the low toss. I don't see any reason for a high toss. I don't see any advantage for a high toss. That's my opinion on a toss. That's what I teach my new beginner students. And this is something that you should consider. Maybe change your toss if you find yourself struggling on your serve. Check out my other video about not jumping, having a stable base on the serve for even more consistency.